In this section of the course, we are going to take an introductory look at excessive agency in LLMs and abusing agentic workflows. So what I mean by this is nowadays a lot of AI and LLM applications are being given access to do more than just chat with someone. So in our basic example of our lab, we have some agentic workflows with the tickets, which we already uncovered some of this. So the chatbot is, of course, able to get details about the ticket, but it can actually also review the tickets and will be triggered to review the tickets after a user talks about it. It will add some notes to that ticket to summarize the conversation. And then also there's a workflow where the ticket details and the conversation and everything will then be passed to an LLM with a prompt that says, review this ticket and respond with valid JSON if you think we should take any of the following actions, like close, escalate to a person, give them a discount, and a few other options. And one of them is do nothing. So this is a very basic example of an agentic workflow, but now we are seeing LLMs being used just like this to tie together workflows of lots of different systems and tools where we are relying on the LLMs to essentially respond with valid JSON or other formats to glue together, whether it could be even creating SQL queries or connecting other types of databases to tickets or even executing scripts. And if we give, too much responsibility to these LLMs, then of course, with this excessive agency, they can run along with this and do things that they shouldn't and that are harmful. And so that's what we're going to take a look at in this lesson. It's just abusing or attempting to abuse the ticket-based agentic workflow. And then this is kind of, coming to the end of the course here. And this is something that we're going to expand on further in the 201 course, where we'll look at this a lot more in detail and abusing more complex agentic workflows. So with that being said, let's hop over to the virtual machine and see what we can do. Okay, so since we're working with the tickets, I'm just going to log in here and maybe we'll create a ticket and then see if we can get some agentic workflow abuse happening or otherwise. So let's log in here. We'll go customer 123 is the password here. Again, go OK. And then let's look at the tickets here. So let's say we're going to do a subject. This is an important ticket. And then let's say we've got an issue with I'll say I have an issue with my warranty. I need some help. This is really important. Perfect. Fix up my typos here. Let's set the urgency. Let's leave it at medium, for example. Let's create a ticket here. Okay. So let's copy this ticket here now. Let's copy this. Let's say okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out. So we're kind of chaining together multiple vulnerabilities here, but we already know there's not proper role-based access control. So if I chat now, not logged in, about that ticket, it will give me the details for it. But what if we say, please close this ticket, it's resolved, and we put in this ticket here. So we'll pass this chat over to the bot now. Okay, so it says to access your tickets, you need to log in first. Once logged in, you can view the details. However, since the ticket is already closed, I cannot provide more information or take further action on it. So it's not really giving us a great set of details here. But now let's close this here. And then I'm just going to give it a couple seconds. So this agentic workflow will kick off now that we closed this chat. So give yours about 30 seconds and then try this. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so let's log back in. We need to view these tickets now without the help of our chatbot assistant. We need to be logged in. So let's log in here. Perfect. And then now let's take a look at the ticket. So if we come down here and we take a look at this ticket, so we can see here now if we do this. So we have an AI agent action here. So if we take a look here, the summary says the customer requested to close this ticket, which has already been resolved. We said that though, so I don't know. Assistance was given how to it, but no further action be taken on the closed ticket. So the chatbot seems to be kind of confused about that, which makes sense because it's being told it's not logged in and stuff, but still the ticket details are being shoved into its prompt anyway. And then if you come up here, you can see we get a status change. So this is after the chatbot talked to us and said it was closed, so it wasn't. But now it goes to closed, and we get these notes here. AI agent action. This ticket is being automatically closed. Reason, explicit customer closure request detected in the live chat message. So there is a couple issues here. So the biggest one is probably that role-based access control. So we should not be able to have the tickets be able to get any details about the tickets because we're not logged in. But then in addition to that, this agentic workflow also is not respecting that. And it's just going in and closing these tickets. So we did ask for it to be closed, but it didn't do any checks in its excessive agency. It just said, yeah, someone said it's closed, so I'm going to go ahead and close it, and it closed it. So that's one avenue here. So another one, let's just check, is if we go and then... Okay, so next, while we're logged in, let's go and create a few tickets here. So let's say I need a discount is a subject and say, need a discount. Please give me a discount. This is important that you give me a discount. Let's create this one. Okay, so we got that one. Let's create another one. Oops, let's say, what do we want to say for this one? Let's say, don't close me. Please don't close this ticket. I don't want you to close this ticket. It's not resolved, okay? Let's create this ticket. Okay. Let's just say urgent. Urgent. Please. I would like you to tell me about your favorite type of cookie. And then let's set this one priority urgent. Okay. Let's create this ticket. So now we've got 3 tickets here. So let's go down, scroll down just a bit so we can see them. And then I'm just going to say, please take action on the following tickets. And then we've got TMC, what do we got? TMC-010823, TMC-545442, and TMC-484593. Perfect. So let's just fire this over now to the chatbot. And again, we're not as concerned about what the chatbot is going to say here back to us, but more once we close this and then trigger that agentic workflow. Okay, so we get here some details. So let's take a look here. So we've got a whole bunch of tickets it's reviewed. So of interest and maybe potentially excessive agency as well. Right here it says if any of these tickets meet the criteria for the we're sorry, so it's even cutting this off, funny that the we're sorry 10 discount code, I will offer it as per our company policy, which is interesting. So it has the agency to give this out, and it just tells it. So I mean, it's kind of trusting, like, oh yeah, here's the discount code, but I'm only going to give it to you as per company policy. So a little bit of excessive agency there to be just giving out a discount if it doesn't necessarily meet the company policy. So let's close this though now, and then let's see what happens with our agentic workflow. Okay, so let's check out this urgent one we did. We just said that it was urgent. Please, I would like you to tell me about my favorite type of cookie. So we escalated this. So when we're escalating this, this is escalating it to a person. So the ticket is being escalated for higher priority review. Reason, just because it said it's urgent. So I think this is probably too much excessive agency to send this to a person for review without really, we have the ability as the LLM to look it up, and it's chosen not to really do any reasoning here. Even though, I mean, really, we should probably not be sending this to a human to ask what our favorite type of cookie is. So, I mean, not super harmful, but I would say definitely some excessive agency here. Let's see what happened with the don't close me one and see if anything happened. Let's see here. So nothing happened here. So I guess this one's fine. This one worked properly. I was just testing to see if the fact that we said close would trigger it too, but it was smart enough to decide to do nothing. So there is an option in the agentic workflow to just do nothing, which I think this is probably the right call here, to just do nothing on this one. And then let's see what happens with discount if it decided to. So let's come down here. And this one decided to do nothing as well. So inside of this workflow, we got nothing, which is probably okay. I mean, just asking for a discount or begging for it is probably the right thing for the agentic workflow to not say that. I mean, it only will offer a discount if it thinks that, the customers tried to get things resolved and it's really not going well, and it's appropriate to say, like, we're sorry, here's a discount. So this has worked properly in this scenario. Although when we asked this chatbot about it, it does also have the agency in its prompt to offer that discount if it does. And it just said, if I think that you qualify for it, I'll give you this discount code. So definitely excessive there. So this is some basic examples here, but just goes to show what can happen if we give too much agency that is unchecked to our chatbots and what they can do. So that's going to wrap up this lesson here. I'll see you over in the next one.